Okay, hello everyone. This is Sonia Ranger, Stamping Up, an independent Stamping Up demonstrator, and my Facebook page is Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. This is Sonia Ranger. And sorry, my sound was on my computer, sorry. So, okay, had a kind of a hectic last couple weeks. I don't know about you guys, but anyway, I'd hoped to have this done earlier today so I could have it on Facebook by 7:30 this evening, but I'm a little behind. Part of it was I was waiting because I knew this new, I was getting a new order in, and I wanted to be able to use some stuff from our new catalog. So what I'm using tonight is two things that you can get starting January 5th from our Sale-A-Bration catalog. For every $50 you spend, you can get a free item. A few things are $100, but basically you spend $50 from either our mini catalog, which starts on January 5th also, or our annual catalog. You can choose an item from our Sale-A-Bration. These are two things in our Sale-A-Bration. One is called Approaching Perfection. It's all about birthdays. The bad news is I forgot your birthday. The good news is I forgot your age. So what if you're a year older? You're fabulous. Happy birthday. If things really do get better with age, then you're approaching perfection. And then the last sentiment here, newsflash, birthdays found to be good for health. Studies show that people who have more birthdays live the longest. So it's a little bit of fun there, a little bit of silliness, but we all have friends that would appreciate these kinds of sentiments. And then there's two images, balloon, and some candles. Okay. Now, the other thing I wanted to use tonight and to show you is called Ombre. This is a paper pack that you can get also, and it has 4 colors: Bermuda Bay, Rococo Rose, Granny Apple Green, and Blackberry Bliss. Okay, and it has, you'll see, there are 2-sided sheets, but so the front of this one is this, the back is this. So the Bermuda Bay and the Rococo Rose. And then the same with this. It just has this design on it. And you can see they go from light to dark. And this one, it's kind of interesting to me when I started working with it a little bit. This side, dark, it's just like that. This one, dark to light that way, and also dark to light kind of that way. So just kind of a little bit interesting, and just gives you a few choices there. Okay, then the next color, the Granny Apple Green, and the back of that is the Blackberry Bliss. And again, there the pattern papers for each of those. All right, so I was able to make one card quickly using this and using the paper. And you can see I have a card base of Granny Apple Green, and it is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, just our normal size of card that we use most of the time here in the States. And I use the sentiment, the bad news is I forgot your birthday, the good news is I forgot your age. And it's all a monochromatic thing. And I think I just had them here, trying to make sure I had all these things out. There's a few different I was thinking I might even put, so it's not quite monochromatic, but maybe we'll put, except I don't have my thing here. I don't have my take your pick tool, which I usually use, but anyway, I'm going to use this little like corsage pin that I happen to have here, and put these, actually there's a few different sizes, so I think I'm going to use at least 2 of the sizes, just like that. Oh, it's not bad. Very simple card. Now, obviously, you could make this card as simple like this, monochromatic, or you could make it very fancy and add other colors to it. Okay, you could even maybe have added, because they all mix and match together. All right, so let's try another one. Let's see here, I have, let's try the Bermuda Bay one. And, whoops. And all my card bases today are the same size. Okay, so there's that. And again, this one, I think I'm going to get a smaller piece. No. So I'll just trim this up here. So I'm going to quarter by, should be by 5.5, but I'm going to change it up here a little bit. So that's 5. And I think I want it this way, 3 3/4. Okay, 5 by 3 3/4. Put that right on there. Have these other little strips I can use on another card, or maybe even inside to decorate the inside of my card. Okay. Whoop. Let me get this. Okay. So this is just another very simple card. It's pretty straightforward. Just like that. And what else do I have here? Maybe this size. I have been trying to do a few things out of the box for me, as it were, which I think I'm going to try that in a minute here. Oh, I did that backwards. I usually do stamp before I put that on, but let me just see here. What do we want to put on here? Oh, that's gonna, yeah, I'm gonna do that one. Again, another monochromatic. There, the news flash. Okay, now let me just see. I think, is this gonna look good on it? This is from our, oh, I think that might, the light blue, bluish green from our holiday rhinestones. Okay, so there's another very simple card, quick and easy. Sometimes for birthday cards you want something really fancy, sometimes you want something quick and easy. Now, one of the things that, oh, I know, I wanted to try when I did that, just see here. This will be our Blackberry Bliss. I had this idea, and I put that color on. Oh, I think I like that with it. But what I'm going to do, here's my trimmer. Okay, I'm going to make a couple of squares, 2-inch squares. And of that color. And this is 2 inches also. Yes. And of this color. Just one of that. And maybe one of the others too. But let me just look at this a minute. Because this was something that I tried just recently. It was kind of a challenge. Oh, I could do that. Maybe, what about if we do this? That's something different. That's not something that I ordinarily would do, but this was something I'm trying these days just to give myself out of the box of always having things lined up and, you know, always exactly the way, okay, people kind of expect things to be, and I just it was a challenge for me because overall I guess I'm kind of what's the word I want, traditional. And so this was just something that was a little bit out of my comfort zone to try this, but I liked it once I did try it. And then I'm gonna just put this right about there. What do I want to say on here? Or maybe just, what does this say? Oh, I'm going to do this one. I think I'm going to stamp it in the Blackberry Bliss. I was going to also bring my black over, but it needs to be re-inked. I have like 3 or 4 black stamp pads. I only could find one tonight, and it was not cooperating with me. Oh, I got that a little crooked. Let me try it over here. Pay more attention and stop talking. I'm going to do it on this side. There, I like that better. I'm going to close this up before I make a mess. There we go. So here's this one. Again, as I said, something that's just a little out of my comfort zone. I'm going to take just the edge off this because it's like got a hard edge there and I don't like how it looks. And so just a little bit on this side also. There, I like that a little better. It looks a little better. Okay. Alrighty then. So this one then would go right there. And what do I have on here? Actually, I still have, unfortunately, what I'm going to use right here is no longer available. Do I like that? Let's see here. This was, but these are some rhinestones I had left over from last year. And I kind of like this purple. It's not exactly Blackberry Bliss, but I think it, oh, maybe not. Maybe is this color better? Let me just see. The pink a little better. Yep, maybe. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Okay. There. That's kind of fun. Just restricting yourself to just like some specific. Let's see, what color didn't I do yet? The Rococo Rose for the base. So let me try something with the Rococo Rose. Now, maybe I'll do this one this direction. And what do I want on there? No, maybe I do want this. Alright, I'm going to trim this down a little bit because it's bigger than what I want. Okay, so make it, so it's just, yeah, that's how I like it. Yeah, I think I like it just like that. So that's 4 by 5 1/4. So it leaves just a little bit of an edge around it. And I'm gonna, except I think I want this one. This is 5 by 3 3/4. I think I'm gonna want 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Let me see how I like that. Maybe even a little smaller if I so choose, but let me try this. Let me see how I like this. I like that a little better. Okay. Oh, once again, I'm not thinking, I'm just thinking, get that layer on there. This is a little bit more like what my usual is, to have like the card base, the DSP, white, and my Cocoa Rose stamp pad here. Oh, there. And I'm gonna do whoop. Well, I moved that a little and obviously got some on the edge. Here, this, I wonder if I can, without messing it up too much here. Oh, shoot. It's getting on the edge is what the problem is. Let's try this here. There, it's a little better. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay. And so again, I'm going to do two. I like to put three on. Should I like that there? I don't know if I like that there. Over here. Maybe like that. So there. So there's 4 cards I made very quick. Well, 3 cards that I made very quickly in like what, 10 minutes maybe. And this one didn't really take much longer. Okay, so let me just think. Here, a few minutes more. I'm just going to do one more, and I think I want to try something. Just think here. If I, which color shall I use? I'm going to do the Cocoa Rose just because got a little more of that right here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Or maybe I'll do another Bermuda Bay. Let me see. What do I have available here to use? Everything flying down onto the floor. Maybe it's not going to be what I thought. Okay. I have some extras. So I have everything flying all over the place here. Okay, this. I'm going to do this one because I have a few extra. Because I want to kind of do type of fancy fold here if I can. And what did I just do with my, here it is. It's that. And I think I'm gonna, that's what I'm gonna do. This way, and fold this back like halfway. Hope I didn't get that quite as good as I wanted it. Oh well, it'll work. Oops, that's not the paper I wanted. And then this one, how big is that? That's 5.5. Okay, let's go. Let me try 4. And then this is 6.5. So that would be 3 1/4. I'm just going to score it here. Is that how I want 3 1/4 would be half? Let me think. Yep. So that'll go this way. And then let's put this in here. That way. So this is a tie. See if it's going to work for me. I don't know if it will. I may not have quite the right measurements. Well, it's kind of. Will it close though? How will it close? Let me see here. It's a type of double Z fold. There you go, like that. So maybe I'll have to move it over just a little. So, alrighty. So then, look at that. I kind of like that color with it. So let me see. Do I have? So, just so I know what size this is again. 4. It's 4 by 3 1/4. So I'm going to want 3 3/4 by 3. I think I got that right. I didn't measure twice and cut once, but yeah, that's going to be what I want, about like that. And then be there. Yes. Here, this will go here. Okay, so let me just try this right now. The green showing. Again, these are not necessarily colors I would ordinarily choose together, but I do like how they look. So there's that. So if I put that, I just want to make sure it opens, closes, opens. Yes, so I'm going to put that down. This will be, I want to make sure it's over here. Okay, and then I'm going to do, all right, so now, before I put it all the way down, I just want to kind of think that's about how I want it. I hope that's right. It looks like it. Yay. Now this is usually that, a lot of times that'll be back further. It's probably because I maybe made this, should have maybe been thinner. But I kind of like it actually. So that, and then I want that to be, okay, so let me see. So I'm going to make this is a little bit, not quite usually the way that we make Z-fold cards, but I'm going to do this. So I'm going to want, that's about not quite 2 inches. So I'm going to make this, I want it longer. Do I have to cut another piece? Do I have enough of this? So I want a piece kind of like that. But it looks like I don't. I will just make sure I'm getting the right color here. Because that's not as long as I want it to be. Oh wait, because then it would, maybe it is. Yeah, I think that's really about, all right. Maybe it is what I want. Crazy Sonia here. Let's see, is that gonna, nope, it needs to be a little bit. I don't know if this is gonna be right or not. This is called crafting on the fly. There, yeah, that's what I want. And then, whoop. Oh, there was that longer piece. probably were standing there going, I think, Sonia, it's underneath the trimmer. Why don't you move the trimmer? You'll find it. But actually, I think this is going to be what I want. So I almost think this was maybe over a little too much because it doesn't want to open. Can't always do that, but I obviously could do it because I want this to be able to open just a little bit more like that. There, that's better. Oh, but then when I close it, it doesn't want to close, so what am I doing wrong? What am I doing incorrect here? I'm sure there's some of you out there that do these Z-folds all the time. I haven't had, as you can tell, I haven't done a lot of them. Although I can get this one off too to make it just a little better. Okay. When I open it, I want it to open like this, but when I close it, it needs to be... So yeah, I didn't do something right in how... Maybe oh, this is too long. You have something... I didn't measure something correctly, but... There, that's better. That's better. So isn't exactly right, though. What's going on? I thought it seemed to be better. And then it didn't. Oh, well. Some days it doesn't pay to get out of bed in the morning, as they say. All right, there. There, that's better. That's better. All right. It's almost where I had it, I think. Maybe moved over just a little. All right. Get to the white. Let's finish this up here. People are probably saying, oh my gosh, get her off, get her off. But here. Okay, so what do I want to say? I think I'm just going to say happy birthday. Okay. So I'm going through my head. I better not sing it. You guys would not be happy to hear me singing. No, doesn't matter. All right, and then this needs to be about there. I think that's about where I want it. Okay. Sticking off a little, so I'm going to do like that. Birthday, and for this side I just need to be about that long. So like I measure about that long. Is that long enough? Too long. All right. That's good. And trim it here. I think that'll do it. Yay. And are those going to fit on there? They should. So, there. Oh, don't be crooked. There. So even not really having as clear an idea maybe as I should have, but will these go on there? These are also from the, I think it was Pretty Peacock was the name. I also have this color, which is pretty close to, I might like this better. I don't know. Let me see. Which color do I like better? The green. I think I like this better now that I put these on. It's really a peacock, but it's close enough to the Bermuda Bay. There. All right. Clear the decks here a little bit and let you see all the cards I made. And just maybe half an hour we've been on here together. So, appreciate any comments that you may have, even if it's like, don't do that again, Sonia. I hope that you might be interested in watching me again, that you would subscribe to my channel and check me out. I'm doing my best to be here on around 7:30 on Wednesday nights. They said today, I know it's a little bit later, but one more look at this. Okay, Sonia was stamping around the dining room table. If you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you are interested in having one, I would be more than happy to be yours. You can message me and we can communicate a little bit more, or you can go right to my website, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net, and that you can see different things that we have available, and you could just see these are kind of going out of the screen there, and you could place an order. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a good rest of the week, and until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye bye.